Little wise, wise replies. Welcome to KidSay.
Hey. Welcome back to KidSay, the podcast where tiny questions get big answers. The kind you'll want to share at dinner, recess, or next time you're hanging out with your cat. Today's episode starts with a sound we all know, and some of us love a little too much. Why do cats purr? You know the sound. That soft sound your cat makes when it's curled up on your chest or lounging in the sun like royalty. But what's really going on inside that fuzzy little body? Why do cats purr? And is it always because they're happy? Let's stretch out like a cat in a sunbeam and find out. What is a purr exactly? First, let's get scientific. A purr isn't a meow, a hiss, or a growl. It's its own special thing. Inside a cat's throat, there's a structure called the larynx, kind of like our voice box. When a cat purrs, the muscles around the larynx twitch really fast, about 20 to 30 times a second. This rapid twitching causes air to vibrate as it moves in and out, creating that soft rumble we all love. And the crazy part? Cats can purr while breathing in and out. That's why the sound seems so steady. It's like a little living motor. So, is it just a sign they're happy? Most of the time, yep. Cats purr when they're comfortable, relaxed, or content. Think of it like a cozy blanket. When your cat's purring on your lap, it's basically saying, "Life is good, please don't move." Kittens start purring when they're just a few days old, even before they open their eyes. It helps them bond with their mother and let her know, "I'm here, I'm okay." The mom cat might purr back to soothe them. It's like cat Morse code, no meows needed. But here's the twist. Cats purr when they're not happy too. Surprise! Cats also purr when they're in pain, sick, injured, or even scared. Veterinarians have noticed cats purring when they're lying on the exam table, clearly stressed, or even when they're recovering from surgery. So, what's going on? Turns out, purring might be more than just a happy signal. It could also be a kind of self-healing tool. Purring equals built-in body repair? Get this. Scientists have discovered that the vibrations from purring, especially those between 25 and 150 hertz, can help. Stimulate bone growth and healing, relieve pain, improve breathing, reduce inflammation. That's not just cat magic, that's physics. Those frequencies are actually used in physical therapy for humans too. So it's possible that when a cat is injured or scared, it purrs to help heal itself, like having a built-in doctor inside. This is why animal scientists at Cornell and Scientific American believe purring could be a sort of cat superpower, one that's both emotional and biological. Do big cats purr too? Here's a wild fact. Not all cats purr. Domestic cats, bobcats, and cougars purr, but lions, tigers, leopards, and jaguars? Not really. There's a split in the cat family. Some big cats can make purr-like sounds, but they can't keep it going like a house cat, especially not while exhaling and inhaling. Also, lions gave up purring in exchange for something else, roaring. Kind of like choosing a monster truck over a quiet motorcycle. Cool purring facts. Cats sometimes purr to get what they want. Some have a special soliciting purr that mixes in a cry, mimicking a human baby's sound. Humans react fast, and cats get fed. Genius! Not just cats. Animals like cheetahs, guinea pigs, and even elephants can make purr-like sounds. There are cats that purr so loud they sound like a car engine. The record holder? A British kitty named Merlin, who purred at 67 decibels. That's louder than your dishwasher. So, why do cats purr? Because they're content, because they're healing, because they're babies, or because they're manipulating us into giving them tuna. It's part communication, part therapy, and part mystery. But one thing's for sure. When a cat purrs, it's not just noise. It's a message, and maybe even medicine. So next time your cat's curled up and purring on your chest, take it as a compliment, and maybe as a tiny science experiment happening in real time. That's it for today's episode of KidSay. From sleepy kittens to sonic healing, we just turned a little why into a wise reply. See you next time, and keep those questions coming. Today's answers were brought to you with help from Cornell University College of Veterinary Medicine, National Geographic, Scientific American.
That's it for today's episode of KidSay. If something made you wonder, that's a good thing. Big questions, little thoughts, even the weird ones. We love them all. So if you're curious about anything, open the KidSpace Stories and Music app on iOS or Android and ask us. It's free, and it all starts with your question. Until next time, stay curious and keep asking.